Hey guys, T-Bolov here. Know it's been a hot minute since I put a video up, and I want to start this one off by apologizing for that. Things have been pretty crazy, as most of you are aware. Those of you who don't know, I am a full-time stay-at-home dad, and when the schools got shut down, it meant that the little bit of time that I had during the day when my kids were at school to make videos for you guys quickly disappeared and was replaced with me having other responsibilities. So I love you guys, but kids got to come first. So and then you may notice my voice is a little bit off. The last 2 weeks I have been sicker than a dog. I have been fighting the worst cold of my life. Yes, it is a cold. I was seen by the doctors, and they told me it was just a really bad cold. So I slept most of last week. I am definitely feeling better. I actually have the energy to do this right now, which I did not have last week at all. But I am still recovering, and so this is going to be a quick, short video, at least as far as my participation in it. I'm trying really hard to get through it without having a coughing fit because, well, nobody wants to hear that. So anyways, let's get on to what we have for you today. I'm recording this and going to get it uploaded here in a little bit on Friday. Yesterday, this boat was released. This is the Tier 7 Japanese premium battleship. Joining the Mutsu and the Issei is the Ashitaka. Part of the reason this is going to be a short video is, one, it's already been released. In fact, the press accounts, we didn't get this until yesterday morning, a few hours before it was released. Not sure what happened there with Wargaming getting us any kind of advance notice or warning to get a video up beforehand, but hey, it is what it is. We're going to roll with it. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time going over all of the stats in detail. The votes out there, you guys can look at the stats as easily as I can show them to you. What I did want to show you was the elite bonuses, because you can't see those until you have the boat for yourself. Show you the historical camo. Show you what I did for a captain build. Nothing crazy. Spoiler alert. And then I've got a couple of clips to show you guys. All in all, wasn't a bad boat. Did have some fun with it, but it definitely has been balanced, and so there are a few shortcomings. So anyways, I guess we should start off with the basics. It is an Amagi class, so it is a Tier 7 version of the Tier 8 Tech Tree Japanese battleship, the Amagi, which I really enjoyed personally. And so you do get that Tier 8 firepower at Tier 7, which on paper sounds really cool. You get 10 410 millimeter or 16.1 right inch guns, which is some stupid crazy firepower at Tier 7. It is a battle cruiser, so it is fairly quick, and the armor is not great. Those of you who've played the Amagi will know pretty much what to expect. But when you down tier and keep all that firepower, got to balance it somehow. The Amagi's AA was not all that great to begin with, and they absolutely decimated it for this boat. And given the number of premium aircraft carriers at Tier 7, that can be a problem. So, short version, my thoughts on the boat. I had a lot of fun with it. If you're top tier, you can have a blast. Crushing Tier 6s with Tier 8 firepower is always a fun thing. But if there's a carrier, if you don't have a good carrier on your team, or you're not playing in a division with somebody that you trust to run air cover for you, you're going to be in for a bad time. So find an Atlanta to snuggle up to, or somebody with some good AA, and pray that the carrier finds somebody else to play with, because the AA on this thing is pretty much non-existent. In fact, here, you guys can see the numbers for yourself, but 46, and 81. That's it. That is so bad. That is so bad. Elite bonuses, battleship modernization. I went with elite gun operator, as I typically do. You guys know me. I want my guns firing as quickly and turning as quickly as possible. Historical camouflage. Pretty standard. Hit points, firing range, main battery dispersion, torpedo damage reduction. Now, the one thing I did find on here, and I did ask our Wargaming rep about, and I didn't get an answer back yet on, historical camo at tier 7 typically has a 35% XP and silver boost. Those of you who are paying attention will notice the Ashitaka has a 40% for both of those stats. That's what tier 8 historical camo gets. I don't know if this is intentional or if it is an error. I do not know if it will be changing at some point in the future. But for now, you get an extra 5% to silver and XP with the historical camo on the Ashitaka. So yay, take what you can get, right? I think they're probably going to fix it. My guess, they copied and pasted from the Amagi and forgot to change that stat. So jumped out at me because updating the wiki, I've gotten to know pretty well what the XP bonuses are for the mid and upper tiers, and that one jumped out at me as being odd. So anyways, if you can get this thing for free, go for it. You can grind out the event they're running. By all means, it's not a bad boat, but it's definitely going to struggle at tier 7, given the prevalence of aircraft carriers at that tier and the abysmal AA that this thing has. So anyways, that's pretty much all I have for you guys for today. I'm going to throw a couple of gameplay clips on the end here for you to watch. I don't think there's any sound with them, and I'm really sorry. I'm still getting my, I thought I had figured out my whole recorder issue and gotten it squared away, and apparently I have not. So, yeah, I apologize if there's no sound. I don't think there is. I'm hoping it'll show up miraculously somehow. But I wanted to say thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Thanks for hanging with me. I'm sorry, again, it's been a little bit since I got a video up. I'm hoping by next week I'll be back to 100%, and maybe I can get caught up on a few of the videos that I missed out on doing. There was a couple of decent boats in there that were worth doing, and I still need to go back and do a Monarch and a Conqueror review, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a blast with the Monarch at the tier 8 British battleship. I'm really digging it. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. I've heard rumors there's some other big things coming from Wargaming very soon, both in changes to the game and in some new fun boats, including rumors of a tier 10 premium cruiser. Ooh. So anyways, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. See you out there.